beautiful individuals. I hope you're all doing really well. It's your girl Ashna. I hope you're well. So today's topic I will be talking about is feminism and muscular. I believe everyone has either a really strong feminine side or a very strong muscular side, or they have a bit of both. It's really the type of person you are and whatever works really well for you. However, one or the other, you cannot work well. I think they both work together, and yeah, that's what feminism and muscular is. They both work really nice and really great together. This is actually a dedication and a request that I actually received to talk about. Okay, so let's look up the definition of what feminism is. Feminism is a range of social movement, political movement, ideology that aims to define and establish a political, economic, and personal and social equality of sexes. So that's what feminism means, and women's right. So yeah, this is very important. Also, I feel that many people misconcept the feminism with, oh no, I'm all about women, like power. I don't believe feminism. I personally don't believe feminism is all about only women empowerment and showing that we've got all the power and this and that. I feel like feminism is just showing the equality of all genders. So if males can do be in a certain profession, for example, then why cannot women? Females are being treated a bit there's inequality there, and they're being disempowered, and you're not liking that, you dislike that, and that's where your feminism comes through, and you say, no, wait, this is actually inequality, and you stand up to that. You don't follow that, you stand against that, because you're a feminist. Now also, a feminist is not only a woman. A feminist can also be a man too, because it's about social movement, it's about being political, and it's about women's rights. So muscular is someone that is defined as well developed, as muscles, has really great strength. An example of someone muscular is maybe a bodybuilder, and a definition of a muscular is someone done by muscles. So yeah, bodybuilder too. Also, if you're doing labor work, or you're at work and you're working, you're on and about, using your arm movement, gross motor skills, your fine motor skills, you're walking around, running around, that's all muscular. That's your muscular side, because you're on and about. So you're not in one place, you're on and about, you're physically, you're doing labor work, you're using your body strength, you're boosting your metabolism, and also your core strength and your body strength. So that's what muscular means there. Let's talk about some of the areas where feminism or muscular is actually affected. Okay, occupation, I think it's huge. That's a very massive sociology. That's one of the places there's so much oppression happening, and there's a lot of assumptions and a lot of stuff that happens around that. If you choose a certain profession, it either has to be a girl profession, like a female profession, or male profession. You get this embedded, you get this like really embedded and really implemented since you're a really young child, and just stuff into your child's head that you'll be like, oh no, that's actually the right way. And here, I'll give you an example. For example, a tradie person can only be a male and not a female, and you get that really embedded. And how you get that embedded is that, okay, you can get a truck because you're you can go and buy like a cool like truck for yourself, but you cannot buy that for, if your daughter will go and want a truck, she cannot buy it because she's a female. But for example, if you're a boy and if you want to buy a toy truck, then you're okay with it. So just stuff like that. Or even if your child wants to play with Barbie, like if your son wants to play with the Barbie, and you'll say to them, okay, like you cannot play with the Barbie because you cannot play with the doll, like you're a boy. Why do you want to play with that for? Like, why? And now I want to talk about the feminist theory. It's very important, like when you think about females, from the men's lens, and it focuses more on female. Thinks about more of the females' rights, that females like issues that they encounter, gender equality. It focuses on all that. I feel like if you're really like I'm talking about this topic, and like there's so much studies around it, and there's so many people that talk about it. I mean, come on, it's like in social media, and like they're doing the same type of work, but women still get paid low. Much like inequality. They're not gonna toughen up if you give them all this stuff like to work around with. No, you gotta start building females' empowerment up, and yeah, like, and stand against any inequality and issues that they face. Okay, so now that I'm talking about all this, like empowerment, I think empowerment and encouraging each other is very important. I feel like us women were so bad at like being so negative to each other, being shit. Like that's the most easiest thing we can do, just be really mean to each other. Like, oh, that's just, yeah, it just takes seconds. But now we have to start, like we need to start standing together up and being positive and good to each other. That's the only way we can get through this. I think males and females both need to start standing each other, being good to each other. And that's the only way you can start encouraging and reinforcing like good behaviors like that. Now I'm talking about that, like empowerment and encouraging. So for example, you know, like working out. You can do cardio, you can go work out, you can go to the gym. It's not a guy thing. You can do the same too. You can achieve the same goals. You can hustle. You can be the best you can be. You know, don't limit yourself. Like, don't limit yourself because you're a girl. Don't think, oh no, because I'm a girl, I won't be able to achieve that. Like, our feminism or muscular, we both have those qualities. So might as well be good at all of it. Like, be top class. Up and build that confidence up. And while you're boosting and building that confidence up, try to boost other individuals' confidence at the same time. Because you're actually going to be learning more. Like, you'll literally be gaining more. Don't think, oh nah, I'm actually going to be teaching, you know, this like, you know, like, oh, what if they're going to be better than me? No, you're not. You're actually going to get better at what you're doing. Like, you're going to be so much better. So think of it that way. Once you start thinking of it that way, you're not gonna mind, because at the end of the day, no one can be completely you. You're so different. Like, do you think someone can be like the way you are? No, no one can be. No matter how hard they try to be, they cannot be. Build people up and like even help the oppressed group. Patriarchs that we have, like these beliefs we have in society. Try to break some of these beliefs. And be like, no, like I'm not gonna, just because you stand against all this stuff, I'm not gonna stand against, like I'm not gonna be supporting that. Even if your opinion, your views your thoughts really do matter. And once that really starts mattering to you, you'll be able to show and conduct to the rest of the world that what you're talking about is really valid, and what you're talking about really does mean something. Let's carry on the talk of childhood assumptions and discrimination that has actually been occurred. Is that okay, boys only like blue, girls only like pink. No, that's not true. To be honest, when I was a young child, I never liked pink. Pink was not my color. I did not like pink whatsoever. Like, I was like, I was mostly leaning, I wasn't a pink girl. I was a bit of everything. I don't know, because I had like brothers. Like, I grew up, like, I've got 2 brothers. And I was a mix, to be honest. Like, yeah, I'll just like be looking at video games, you know, sometimes play fighting, running around. That's all that was. Like, that's all I would do. Like, I wasn't really into Barbie very much. Yeah, I used to play with Barbie, but I was more towards, okay, and what cool show there is, like what's those, like kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon. I was more into that. So yeah, I kind of just like, it was kind of like my surroundings of who I was around, and I had my brothers there. So yeah, I just did with like the boyish stuff. And yeah, like my parents didn't stop me. Like, they were okay with it. They never stopped me, oh, why are you being like that? No, they kind of let me do my thing, which I do appreciate that about my parents. Like, they saw I was different. They, even till this day, my parents say, oh my gosh, you're different, like you're so different. Like, yeah, but like in a good way. They never stopped me. They allowed me to be that I can be. Like, they're like, oh no, I know. Like, my parents was like, oh no, I know you can do, like, that's the best you can do, and I'm not gonna change you into someone you're not. Like, you are the way you are. And they kind of just accepted that. And even till this day, like, my parents still allows me to be the best I can be, and I really do appreciate that. And they push me to be the best I can be. So that's really important. Like, and also like for the parents out there, like, push your children to be the best they can be. Sometimes they have these lacks of directions, and you know, like stuff that you actually put into their head. Like, even when they grow up, they'll have those assumptions, and they'll be telling other people the same assumptions. Actually, when your child is like lost, trying to figure things out, they're self-discovering, you as a parent should guide them and show them the right path, and allow them to make their own decisions. Like, as a parent, be like, oh no, you can make your own decision. I'll be there to support you. I'll be there for you. However, you make your own decisions. Who cares? No one cares. Like, you can like pink, you can like blue, you can like green, you can like all the colors. Whatever color there is, it doesn't matter. It's only a color. It's not gonna harm you. It's just a color. If you want to like white, you can like white. I can black, whatever. Doesn't matter. So yeah, once again, break these stereotypes, these discriminations, and like stand against it. Phenomenals that happens, like all these situations where they create of, oh nah, you gotta be a certain way, you gotta be like this, you're a girl, you need to be all dolled up and look pretty and stuff. No, you're not always gonna feel that way, so why should you doll up all the time? No. Don't let anyone make you feel a certain way. Whatever you want to be, literally what I believe in. Sky's the limit. Like, be whatever you want to be. And if people will go against that, if they don't like you, they don't like you. But the people that care for you and they love you, they're gonna be there for you every time. Because social theory is happening with the ladies, okay? There's this discrimination that's happening. They're getting paid very low. Now, these are issues. And this is not just any issue, this is a social issue. Because you're saying that, okay, well, yeah, you are being affected towards this. However, you're being affected towards this as a society, as a community. Woman empowerment, woman equality. But this is saying, okay, well, this is occurring. However, this is also a social theory because this is being affected as a whole society. So build up your resilience, you build that strength, and you'll be absolutely great at what you're doing. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Right there, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much. Bye.